a canned onion design, so of course it's going to have something in the onion family in its name. And we have the leek. Welcome, Randy's Rules. Randy's Rules are always in effect. How you guys doing today? Good, good. Glad to hear it. All right, what do we got here? We got a Kershaw Leek. I picked this up a few months back at a gun show, gun and knife show, and there was this pretty blue leek sitting there looking at me, and I just had to take it home. I had always thought that the leek was a nice looking. Trying to come up with a word here to say what, sleek, I guess. Very kind of elegant looking knife. Not at all tactical looking. Not outdoorsy looking. Not dangerous looking. Just a nice gentleman's knife, and just had an appealing look. When I seen it in this teal blue, I thought that I'll give that one a try. It's a nice looking knife, nice color. So I decided to pick it up, and it was a good deal. These typically go in the mid 50s range. I was a little under 50, so right price, right time, I grabbed it. Can't say that I've ever carried this one. When I'm reaching in the drawer for something to carry, I've never put this one in the rotation yet. It just at the moment, they either want something a little bigger, something a little thinner, something that carried a little deeper, and also could be I didn't want pocket scratches on that pretty blue finish. It's sort of a bead blast blue anodized looking scales. It's got a full frame. Some of the other specs are it's 7 inches overall length with a 3-inch blade with a 0.09 blade thickness, so it's a fairly thin. And the blade style is what they call a Warncliffe with a hollow grind, and it's got a bead blast, kind of a satiny bead blast finish. Like many Kershaws out there, it is a assisted opening. Now I've still got this Osa Suite out here, which is also assisted opening, and it's night and day in how it feels when it opens. The Osa Suite, you get a lot of resistance, and then you feel it take off. But this one is just so smooth. It just takes a lot less effort, and as soon as you give it a little touch, it's on its way. And then the spring feel is pretty tight when you get right there. So that's one thing about the assisted openings. You got that resistance then when you're going back in with it. Makes it a little more difficult to do one-handed. Doesn't have it's tight a spring tension on that liner that the Osa Suite had, so it's a little easier to do one-handed, and you can get it started, and then you have to kind of bring it up and do that to operate it one-handed. Like I said, I have not carried this one regularly, so forgive me for reviewing a knife that I haven't carried every day. This is more of just an impression type review. The pocket clip is not very deep at all, so you get about that much of the knife protruding out of your pocket, and as short as the knife is, it makes it feel a little top heavy there in your pocket, and again, you get that feeling like you got to keep doing a check, reach down. and see if it's still there. It came tip down with the clip, and I switched it over to tip up, and it's only for right hand, but you do have tip up or tip down. It's got this little lanyard hole, and I've had this little lanyard in it. It's got the smallest gauge paracord, so that will fit in it. Then it's got this little lock here that will keep it from opening. I guess the idea behind that is to stop accidental openings in your pocket. I've never had that issue with any of the assisted opening knives before, so that's not something I would probably ever use, but it's there in case you need it. But it, doesn't really feel necessary to me. All right, as far as fit and finish, this is twice the price of, say, an Oso Suite, so you're getting better quality, and it does have a better feel to it. But I believe the steel on this one is Sandvik 14C28N. So it's a little higher grade steel than some of the lower Kershaws also. It's still not up in your performance steel range, but I've never sharpened this, and I haven't used this knife enough to be able to attest to the durability of the edge. So from what I hear, all indications are it's going to wear along the same lines as your other kind of more budget type quality steels. Well centered, and like I said, the action feels awesome on it. The lockup is firm and tight. There's no play in the blade at all. And as far as carry, that even though it's that the scales are at steel, it's that bead blast gives it a grippy feel to it, that you can feel a texture in it that gives you a feeling of having some grip. It's got a little bit of jimping on the back here, and not much really to dig your finger into it. It's there, but not really a lot of grip in the jimping. It does kind of form a little choil area here, so it does. You don't feel too worried about if you go in with a stab into something that you're going to want to slide up the blade. But it's got a little bit of this area here that you can get in there for a little fine work. Probably not something I'd do unless I was just doing something really light, because there's nothing to catch your finger so that it doesn't slide along the sharp edge there. But all in all, I think it's a pretty nice knife. Very handsome, very nice looking, and gentleman's type knife. And if I didn't have so many other knives, I probably would carry this one, and just because I do enjoy it. But I always take it out, and it's a knife. It's a fidget knife. I like the feel of it, and just holding it and flipping it, and then I'll put it back. Probably watch for this one. I may be putting this one on eBay to sell, to let somebody else enjoy. If I do, by the time I post this video, I will put a link to it on eBay if anybody's interested in it. Don't know if this review has sold very many people, but that's not the purpose here. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not doing it as a sales pitch. So it's just either an honest review of what I think about it from carrying it, or what I think about it from handling it. So that's the Kershaw Leek. And don't forget, when I get to 100 subscribers, I'll be giving away this Leatherman Micra. That's a mini multi-tool. So tell your friends to watch and subscribe and get that count up to 100 real quick, and we'll be giving that away. As you got, a lot of you guys know, also do sports trading cards, and we'll have a separate giveaway on that side for when I get to 100 subscribers. So if you guys are interested in sports or trading cards, be sure and go check that out. All right, that's all I got on the leak. We'll see you guys next time.